You ever hear the parable of the 10 virgins?
The parable of the 10
There's a lot of parables in the Bible. Parable is a story a make-believe story to explain certain concepts that he's trying to get across.
Okay.
He's got a parable of the talents. There's a parable of the talents where he gives 5 talents to one guy and 3 to another and 1 to another. The owner gives him these talents, and the guy with 1 buries the talent. The guy with 3 doubles it, and the guy with 5 makes a big profit, and he gets pissed off at it. The guy with 1 talent buried it. He says, why'd you bury the talent? He says, I was just being careful, like you didn't like that, the owner. And God's supposed to be like the owner. That's a parable, story, right?
Yeah.
Here's the parable of talent. Before that is the parable of 10 virgins, right? At the time of the kingdom of heaven will be like 10 virgins who took their lamps and went out to meet the bridegroom. In other words, 10 women are competing for the bridegroom, right? 5 of them were foolish and 5 were wise, okay? The foolish ones took their lamps but did not take any oil with them. The wise, however, took oil in jars along with their lamps, okay? The bridegroom was a long time in coming, and they all became drowsy and fell asleep. At midnight, the cry rang out, "Here's the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all the virgins woke up and trimmed their lamps. The foolish one said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil. Our lamps are gone out." So the ones without the oil, if we got the oil, we're asking the ones with the oil. 5 of them had oil. And they said, "No." They replied, "There may not be enough for both of us and you. Instead, go to those who sell oil and buy some for yourselves." But while they were on their way to buy the oil, the bridegroom arrived. The virgins who were ready went in with him to the wedding banquet, and the door was shut. In other words, 5 of the girls went married the guy. Okay?
Yeah.
Because they were ready with their fucking oil. Right? Now later the others also came. "Sir, sir," they said, "open the door for us." But he replied, "I tell you the truth. I do not know you. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour." Now, why would you have a parable like this if you're only supposed to have 1 wife? Why don't you have a parable like Because the 1 wife is a bullshit too. They claim that individual guy who wrote that fucking part of the Bible wrote, "Thou shalt have 1 wife," because that was his thing, But this is a big parable, it's like, this is in the Bible. That was it. How are you supposed to figure out what the fuck that means, right?
Yeah.
And the 5, they were ready, and they went out, and they were looking for their oil, and but meanwhile, he goes in with the 5. He marries the 5.
Yeah.
Right? And I do not know you. Like, this is supposed to be like a parable about second coming or the third coming. I don't know the fuck. You have to be prepared. But it just goes to show you. Why would you have such a parable? They claim Jesus said this,